have a theory for you. A Kleptocats theory that all revolves around this in the second room. So you're probably like, okay, a rug. They're just sitting there by a rug. Yeah, a rug that has candles. Oh, wait. Bam! Wait. Bam! Look at that. It's an alien. Okay, so my theory for Kleptocats is that these little adorable kittens are actually aliens. You're probably like, what? So as you can see, the cats are sitting around what seems to be a holographic message that is a cat. It is a cat. A cat alien. It looks like an alien. It reminds me of an alien. It's just that it's like they're talking to something. It's like they're talking to the real look of themselves. Like, what if they're just in disguise and they actually look like that? Well, I think that this is them communicating with this fellow alien from space. But before you think I'm a total nut job, look at all this. First off, the cats are able to collect poop from an alien, which is also called dark matter, and think, how do the cats get access to alien poop or dark matter? First, you're probably wondering, what is dark matter? Well, dark matter is what 25% of the universe is made up out of. Dark matter makes up a quarter of the universe, which means in Kleptocats reality, a quarter of the universe is made up of cat poop. Or alien poop. Cat alien poop. In the second room, there's this hat that is looking at you. Now, you're probably all like, well, it doesn't look like it's looking at you, but wait! That's an eyeball right there. Now, it's alien-like. Something that looks like an everyday object, but actually has an eyeball on it. It kind of reminds me of Transformers, which were aliens. Now it comes out to my second picture. How in the world would they get access to currency from an awesome world? Currency today does not look like that. I mean, if it did, then Minecraft came up with the idea first with their gold blocks. But anyway, besides the gold block of Minecraft look, it's supposed to be currency from an awesome world. How would they get an awesome world, a different world that has currency used like this is not Earth? So it must be a different planet, right? So what lives on different planets? Aliens do live on different planets. So this is currency, alien currency. Again, how do they get a hold of alien currency? This right here is something that also can apply that the cats are, in fact, aliens. I mean, they may not be aliens, but this implies that they are trying to take over. Read this. I wonder if this is something that happened or something that is going to happen. Now, if you look real close, you can see that it is, in fact, humans holding up King Cat on a throne. I wonder if this is something that happened or something that's going to happen. The cats are planning on taking over the humans. As you can see right here, this is a better close-up look that it is humans holding up a throne of a cat. Now, read this. Sorry about that up there. You are checking on me, aren't you? What does that remind you of? Like a security camera plush that parents use to check on their children. But it's an alien. It looks like an alien. It's used to spy on us, which we are held captive, and I'll get to that. First off, again, how do they get access to symbols of a mighty alien race without being in contact with a mighty alien race? You don't know how. It's not possible. But look at that. It's a symbol of an alien race, which honestly looks like a lobster, but it's a symbol of an alien race. But how would they get hold of it unless they were aliens? Now right here is, you're probably wondering, like, what does this have to do with anything? Well, think about it. Where does a golden cat that can hover in space come from? You think it's not a type of technology. It gives you money. Now I'm thinking alien technology is able to float, as you can see from movies and real life, quoting my fingers, quotes, real life alien encounters, how they're able to float. It's only alien-like to see a golden cat floating that gives you a currency. Creepy cat right there. Anyway, a magic stone that grants wishes, or so they say. Now you can't see, but right up here, there's in fact a stone, and kind of like it's floating in midair, just magically floating. Now, something out of this world you would think would give you wishes or grants powers, or exactly. I mean, how do they get access to all this stuff that can give you powers, that can give you grant wishes? And read right here, this right here so much supports what I'm thinking. We are Carlos in this game, and I'll get to that shortly. And so we can read this. I have no way to tell if it is a real, no way to know if it is a real spaceship or just a toy. So, again, what if they are actually really very small aliens that could fit into something of that size? Now, it doesn't surprise me that this could be possible. It could be possible. I mean, they've already gotten access to gems that can give you powers. They already have access to alien, they already have access to alien symbols and all that other stuff. They have this. They have alien currency. They talk to alien cats. Look at that. And there's a tentacle right there. You know, that right there. It looks like the Reddit thing. But there's a tentacle, like an alien tentacle coming out. Anyway, I'm not going to get too distracted by this. Next up, we have, it makes time travel possible. So right away, I see right here is like a wishbone you get from a turkey or an Angry Bird slingshot. But no, it's able to make time travel possible. Like, how would it be able to make time travel possible? What technology we have today? We don't have technology that can make us have time travel possible. Watch movies. Aliens have give us the possibility to do time travel. Now, this is where I start to think the humans are taking over. The humans have got us captive. That doesn't look human at all. No, it looks like a dog skull. I mean, right there. You know, those cats, they always go after that. It's a human skull. That us is trying to tell, our character herself is trying to reassure to herself it's not human. It's not human. But it is. Okay, so, ask me this. Can a cat in real life, or is anything able to move holes in time and space and bring them to a different place? Read this. The cat brought a hole for the floor. Yeah, that makes total sense. It doesn't make sense. You can't bring a hole that already is deep, move it so where that spot the hole was isn't deep anymore, and bring a new hole to somewhere else. It's just not possible without advanced alien technology. Now right here, oh, you found a Hefefidge. What in the world is a Hefefidge? I mean, it reminds me of a Hoppip from Pokemon, but it's not a Hoppip, it's a Hefefidge. It's like an alien creature. Now, I looked up Hefefidge on YouTube, on Google and images. It doesn't come up to anything. I looked up it backwards, Fidge, and I realized, no. Okay, here we go. An ancient warrior of a cat worshipper tribe. This is a living thing. It's either it's an ancient warrior of a cat worshipper tribe. So, aliens go by tribes in a lot of the movies. Like, an ancient warrior of a cat worshipper tribe. What? How? Okay, it's able to bring a creature that lurks in the shadows. Now, this confirms that the creature is a ball with black eyes. Nothing like that lives on Earth. It doesn't. They have to find a way to get this living stuff that's not been found. It's just out of this world, literally. Next up, we have this little clue from the author of Obey Your Cat. This is, again, hinting that the cats are taking over. Read this. This is the book Obey Your Cat. And it says, there's no way around that. They are making us obey them. And they're making us obey them. And if we try not to, they'll make us so we can't do that. There's no way around doing what the cats say in this world. Now here is, this is signs that they are from an alien planet. Look, just a regular alien psychic invader. Now this is how we, Carlos, as we are, describe the... This is how we describe it. We have seen these before. We know it is aliens. Just a regular alien psychic invader. It's like, oh, we're just, we've seen millions of these. To know that it's just a regular one, oh, it's all common, it's an alien. Now here, this proves, this is helped to support that we have been tied up. That's nice. And again, this is all that we say. It's not what the cats whatever. It's what we think. That's nice. It was getting really hot in here. If it was getting really hot in here, You could have just walked outside or in the shade, but no, you're tied up to the point where you're so grateful that there is a fan there to cool you off. Right here is, how long were we tied up for? Because I'm thinking that we were tied up for so long that was back when people didn't have cell phones and they just used stamps and mail, because I wonder if people still use things like this. We have been tied up and secluded away from the outside world for so long, we don't know the new advancements in technology enough. I mean, we have a phone, but we have no access to it. It's just laying on the bed. We don't know if people still use mail. Now, next up we have is, I know it's disgusting, but it's like the body of another cat. It's another cat, but the thing is, it has no eyeballs. Now, this makes me think that the aliens, they take the skins of dead cats, and they, parasite it to control itself. So they're, showing us, yes, we are aliens. This is what we do to cats. Now, right here is this a toy, or does this belong to a mad scientist? Now, you're just wondering, it's a toy. It's a toy. But is it? Because it belonged to a mad scientist, and that'll come and play later. How do they get access to a toxic chemical? Just how? How did you get access to a toxic chemical? Now, I'm thinking to myself, maybe none of the cats just maybe stupid and grabbed a chemical from a lab. Wait, what lab? How did the cat get into the lab, get a toxic chemical, and get out without nothing happening? It doesn't make sense. Now, I don't think this make anything, but this may be able to pinpoint the time traveling theory. What is a crab doing here? We are not even that close to the sea. They could have traveled to the sea. We know that from being secluded here from the past. Carlos knows that we used to live where there was no sea, and they just found a crab. Now you're thinking to yourself, okay, it's just a garden gnome. But then Carlos says, wait, is this a real gnome? Implying that it's a living, breathing gnome, and you know that gnomes don't exist in real life. Something like that would only come from an alien planet or not on Earth, where gnomes could exist and roam. So, again, supporting the fact of the cat uprising taking us over, we have us, again, saying this. Just a shield, you never know when it will become useful. What if we are being tormented by the cats, and we want to use that shield to defend ourselves, but we can't because the cats are mocking us and putting it on the wall? However, here is, this isn't shaped like a heart. Now, at first I was thinking, is that the Moana stone? But, if it is, it gives us immense power, and they have a source of that. They are source to that immense power. Okay, so you would think if I was tied up by a bunch of cats, and they were tormenting me, and they were taking over the world, that I would get a flippin' large amount of nightmares. Read this. How curious. I could use one of those right about now. We are so terrified, we are having nightmares. It's a dream catcher. We have nightmares, and we were hoping that a dream catcher could stop and cure those nightmares. So right here is mostly a recap of everything I've said so far, the living gnome. But it's this right there. So think about this. Every time we move to a different room, you're thinking, oh, well, we can't be held captive. We are able to move at free will. What if we're not? This is amnesia. We are saying, what is happening? I can't remember a thing. Every time we want to move to a different room, the cats go by amnesia to move us through, so we can't remember how we did it. So, that doesn't look like anything from Earth. A mango, the green fuzzy leaf, that is a pet. What? It's the bee from a different Earth. It has to be, because something that's living and is a pet. That looks like a mango peach leaf caveman person. It can't be from Earth. There's no such thing as a living mango with a leaf. This here supports the theory that we are in fact being tied up against our will. If you were to look closely at this, we can see a human tied up with rope. It is a reflection of us being tied up by a rope with duct tape around our mouths so we can't say anything, but they were able to take over. Here is you are able to get a sandwich from one of the rooms. Did you bite it before? Ew. If you were to go to the lab, you can see that at one point there is, in fact, a sandwich that is being eaten. Now look at this. So you're wondering, that person that's long hair does not look like this. What if the cats are spying on us with this dude, but not just on us, on other people, like this person right here. Now we go on to another fact that they're doing a ritual to summon the alien and talk to the alien. It's a candle. Every good ritual needs one. That's just like, wait, what is going on? And there's a shadow person. How do you move a shadow? How do you get hold of a shadow? There's signs of aliens all throughout this game. Now read this. This is a symbol that means can't. This is an escape key. They are lied down on the ground right next to each other to spell out can't escape. We cannot escape the cat's grasp. Now this is what confirms that we are Carlos. Because again, this is us talking when they bring him the items. Living fire. Is that mine? I believe that's mine. Implying that the character's name is Carlos. Wow. This is getting a long theory video. Game theory? You need to make this more than just a theory. A game theory. I'm not. You can also find in the first room a slip of paper that reads 377:B, which is a reference to the airplane, the Boeing 377 Stratocruiser, which is known to be the most dangerous plane that ever be commissioned out there, with a fatality count of 139. That I read, and there's been theories that aliens were the one that took down the plane, that made it crash, took down the hull. This can apply that in this fictional universe that the cats are the one that caused the crash of 377 Boeing Stratocruiser, which is insane. Now here is proof that even though we've been secluded so much in the iPhone world, even though we've been secluded so much from the outside world, we still have some of the new technologies, but not all. As in, we have a phone. But it seems like an older kind of Samsung phone, very big, bulky, and the new ones are more thin. I mean, they're so big, but they're thin. And we say so familiar, but we're not sure if it's ours. And look at this. It says, "You okay?" We are being text with somebody who's worried and does not know where we are, that they're asking us if we are okay. This brings us to the lab. The lab that, in fact, proves that the cats are aliens. First off, we have here, it looks like an old mummy of a human being being recorded. The sandwich guy. And a cat-like alien thing with tentacles going and snatching onto a head. Kind of like a face hugger. And then we have here, I just realized, a dark silhouette figure of a cat with red eyes. And there's human bodies. Now, I can't confirm that. But look at that. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, well, take us to the lab. And I will take you to the lab myself. I will take you to the lab myself. Right here, we're going to go. Now, to get to the lab, you're going to want to go to settings, the safe. Enter in the word oh my gosh! You enter in the word Carlos, catnapped, John Catterson or Josh Catterson. It's help, Carlos, John Catterson, and something else. Can't remember. It is according to Reddit user u/Miseracle. Help is one of the help, catnap, John Catterson, and Carlos are all words that you type into the safe to access the lab. Now, what I've been reading a lot of articles, what people do get wrong is that once you access the lab, you have no other chance of seeing it, which is incorrect. Now, just to show you that I cannot do it again, I will type in Carlos, and I get trolled by a cat. Now, if you come up here and go past left to the first house, you can see a entrance to the laboratory, the garbage is, and if I click it once, I am accessed into the lab. which is sending out these little hamster cats, which aren't cats, they're like hamster cat. And we have King Cat himself with a map that you can move around the thing to find. This proves one thing is, the cats always bring home snakes. And if you look right here, you can indeed see an alien type of snake, which may imply that they are absolutely obsessed with snakes. That's why in hints in the first room you get 3 snakes. Also here we have these spinning masses of small little whatever they are. Now the thing is, these are your cats. You're looking at all this. These are your cats, but then they get transformed through this machine, I'm assuming, into a regular looking cat, but they are not regular looking cats at all. They are indeed from outer space. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video and you agree on my theory. If you would like me to continue on this theory, because there's so much more I can do for this, as in, what's the point of all this, the little hamster cats, why are they trying to take over and everything, I can continue that, but make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. And I just realized I should exit out all these apps. So the video quality is improving. But anyway, I'm sorry if the video quality just got a little iffy there. See this right here? This right here is to subscribe to Gaming Art and Entertainment. I mean, it may not be here to here. Right here is a video that YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.